Good afternoon, first afternoon, casting.watcher.com. Today is Thursday, the 4th of July, and it's the next day. Today, we're looking forward to the UK heatwave coming up through towards this weekend, or the warm spell. The heatwave, roughly, in meteorological guidelines, is 2 days of one location having temperatures higher or equaling to 30 degrees Celsius during the daytime, and highs, and during nighttime lows should be 15 degrees Celsius at least or higher at one location. To get a British heatwave, very rough guidance there, and I'll have more information on what really required for a heat wave in the surprise box this evening coming up by 9 PM tonight. So starting off today with the chart for Saturday, very warm conditions, the heat wave coming through, or the warm spell at least. This is the chart from the ECMWF for pressure at 500 millibar and also pressure at surface. And what's striking on the 500 millibar is this area of high pressure, or this ridge. You can just see roughly there where the lines are, where the orange line is there. It's just poking through the Keenan there. Some very warm conditions there with the 500 millibar ridge ridging through to the UK, bringing some very warm conditions. And obviously the surface pressure too, between 1,025 and 1,030 millibars. Temperature during Saturday will rise to 27, 28, possibly even 29 degrees Celsius through towards southern parts of the country. Always cooler, I think we'll find that on Friday too. Always cool towards the northwest of the country with increased fair weather cloud and increased breezy conditions here too. But even here, I think through towards the weekend we'll lose most of the cloud and we'll see glorious conditions across many parts of the country. Only uncertainty now is the slight risk, and it's been reducing this risk of some mist and patchy fog, very patchy stuff across western parts of the country. But that risk is continuing to become lower and lower. It remains very hot through Sunday. It remains very warm through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday too. But then through towards the weekend, there's a lot of uncertainty. I think through towards the weekend, we'll see a very slow dive off in temperature, but very slow. So temperatures have still been 20 Celsius, 20s in Celsius across many parts of the country, mid 70s in Fahrenheit, in the high 70s in Fahrenheit, many parts of the country. So very warm conditions are going to be expected to continue for next week, luckily, with high pressure continue. But then through towards next weekend, there's a very uncertain pattern. During some months, the season will sometimes find it difficult to break down high pressure and want to bring in low pressure back through towards the country. They find it very hard to break down this area of high pressure. They find it very difficult, or sometimes they keep it longer than it should be there for. And the models are currently keeping it there for a long while. So we have to look at this with a very skeptic approach and see when things might break down. The indication from the MJO is still going through from the 20th or 22nd of July, and the other models too are indicating that this pattern starts to break down from the 20th of July onwards. So we'll see how things progress with that. I think it is now that we've gone through the 22nd, 23rd of July, we start to see more breakdown conditions. But it could arrive much earlier than that. It could arrive from the 15th of July. So there's a lot of uncertainty with that from the various factors tonight. So I'll keep updated on that here at casting.watcher.com. So enjoy the one weekend coming up this weekend. Very conditions. Thanks very much for tuning in to casting.watcher.com. I hope you enjoyed this weather aware video update. Temperatures for the weekend going through to the high 20s in Celsius, through towards 30 degrees Celsius across many parts of the country. I'll say whether we break the heat wave boundary of 2 days being 30 degrees Celsius or higher and 2 days of 50 degrees Celsius or higher during the night time in one location is very uncertain. We'll see if we will do. Obviously, bring a blog here on casting.watcher.com. So thanks very much for watching. Enjoy the warm weather and see you later.